Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap is a proper mixed bag. I do a little bit of machining, a little bit of plasma cutting, Debs does a little bit of welding, and then I go on a job with Richard to put a cylinder head onto a yacht, which is actually stuck in the middle of the River Tyne, it shields. That was quite interesting, so I showed quite a bit of that. This is the first Sunday of the month, so once again it's time for the monthly draw. There's only me here, so I'll have to do it. So we'll dig deep, see what we can find. Right, walnut one there. The name I've got here is Martin Faulkner. Right, Martin, all you need to do is send me an email with your address and I'll get those items posted off to you. I'm going to do another draw next month because I've got loads of stuff that I'm never going to use and I might as well give it away. If you want to enter the draw, all you need to do is send me an email. That's my email address up there, and all I need is your name, your full name, like John Mills, not just John. Your name goes into the bucket. If it's drawn out, I'll post a prize off anywhere in the world completely free of charge. And the last two, I think there's one gone to South Africa and one gone to Canada. So hopefully this one is a little bit nearer to home. This is one of the steam valves off Richard's Sentinel steam wagon. And what I've got here is a little pipe fitting that was actually damaged when we removed the boiler. It got bent. So what I've got to do is make a new one of those. I thought about machining it up and welding it, but I'm just going to make a new one out of the solid. I haven't got any hexi bar that size. I've got some decent quality steel bar. I'll get one out of that and I'll be able to mill a hex on in the milling machine. The first thing to do will be to rough it out, that end, leave the centre round, then I'll machine the hex on, and it means I can use the hex to grip it in the chuck to put the threads on. The threads are 1/2 inch BSP. Now I have got a 1/2 inch BSP die, which will save me having to change all the change wheels on the lathe to screw cut it. So that's 1/2 inch BSP taper, which I'll put on first. It's a parallel thread, but I've also got a 1/2 inch BSP parallel die, so we'll be able to do that no problem at all. Just going to turn the tip round on this tool before we start. Bastard. This is probably my favourite right hand tool because you can use the tip 6 times. You can use 3 on one side, turn it over, and use the other 3. It really is a nice lathe tool. I've actually machined that down to finished size now, and I'm going to try and put the threads on. Hopefully there'll be enough grip on the chuck to hold it. I have got a tailstock die holder that I made quite some time ago to take these big taps, so hopefully it's going to pay dividends now. You put plenty of cut and paste on here. And like I said, we're going to put the taper top on first and then finish it off with the parallel top. Right, so we'll see if we can get some threads on here. A little bit of weight on with the tailstock just to help start it. I need a bigger spanner than that because that hurts. Well, it certainly appears to be cutting a nice thread. Right, I've gone all the way up with the taper top. Now we're going to use the parallel top, or die rather, or the non-taper die, or the straightforward thread die. Right. Right, that certainly looks like a nice sharp thread. I need to put a little counter bore in there, just a parting tool to take that edge off, but it's certainly starting to look the part. Just 7/16 screw that goes up through here. Nice bit of material, this it machines really well. This is running at 45 RPM. I might speed up one here as it gets in towards the centre, because obviously the surface speed slows down as you get near the middle. Keep the nice pressure on it by hand. Bastard! Right, caught it in time, but you heard it made the horrible noise there. That's what happens when you parting tool gives in, but that one survived. We'll just finish it off by hand, not a problem. So this needs turning down, and then some 1/2 inch BSP threads putting on it. And I've got the Hexter machine on. Right, the gauge goes in there first, which is just made from an old drill, and that's the die holder. Once again, plenty cut and paste on there. Oh dear me, Johnny. I've swapped the 3-jaw chuck for the collet chuck because the 3-jaw chuck just wouldn't grip that tight enough. In hindsight, putting the hex on there first may have helped. But the collet chuck certainly appears to be getting a good enough grip so I can get the die wound up there. These are cutting nice tight threads. Right, so I've got to set up the collet block to machine the 6 flats on. I've worked out that I need 5mm off each face to give us the size of the flat. All I did, I measured the flats on the original nut, measured that, and that's 10mm bigger than the 2 flats, so 5mm per side should see it done. This may take 5mm in one cut, I'm not sure. It's 3, we'll try it at 3 and see what happens. It's a nice new cut, but that's enough. Right, that's 5mm there. It's easy to stop the machine. You're only going to get your hand stuck in there once. Right, 5mm. Right, that's the hex machine on it. A little bit of tidying up now and that'll be the part done. I'll put it back in the lathe and just knock the corners off. And a little bit of work with the file and that's it. Right, that looks decent. Very happy with that. A little touch more. Right, that's the part done. That's taken me an hour and a half to make, including filming it, so it just shows how much time there is in making little pipe fittings like that. That's why any more than 1 or 2 I get them done on a CNC machine. Anyway, I'm sure that'll do the job quite nicely. and it does screw into where it's supposed to screw. Lovely, lovely.